Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel for the first vlog of 2023. The first filmed vlog of 2023, should I say, because I have actually got a couple of vlogs still outstanding from last year, but December was a little bit of a weird month, if I'm completely honest. I was poorly at the beginning, poorly in the middle. Had an amazing time at London International Horse Show. Thankfully was feeling better for that week, but then the lurgy really hit me again, and yeah, we had weather warnings, the ponies had a bit of time off, I had some proper time off. It's not very often that I'm gonna say like bedbound, because it absolutely wiped me, which I think sometimes in those situations you've just really got to listen to your body and just go, okay, I need to rest. It's the end of the year, it's winter, and yeah, that is exactly what I did. Thankfully I was better for Christmas and had a wonderful time over the festive period, New Year, Chris's birthday, and obviously Christmas. It was lovely. I hope you guys all had a lovely time too, but I am now feeling rested and geared up for 2023. It is a very exciting year for me. 2022 was quite I think I've called it like a staging year. Obviously Addie being young, building our partnership together, couldn't go out and do like too much. But this year I feel we're another year older, another year into our partnership, and we can get out there and do like a proper event season. So I'm super excited. I'm also getting married this year, which again, somebody asked me yesterday if I was nervous, and I was like, I'm not actually nervous for the day itself. I'm more nervous about everything being done and ready for the day. I've got about 4.5 months. No, not even probably that now. Maybe it's like 4 months, 4.5. Yeah, something like that. So yeah, really, really exciting year ahead. Obviously can't wait to share it all with you guys. And today we are heading to our first competition of the year. I feel a little bit crazy. It is just gone no, it's not even 6 o'clock yet. It's 5 to 6. The horses, I have just given them their breakfast. Thankfully, I was quite organised yesterday and got the majority of everything ready. So the car's loaded, the hay net and the trailer's done. The only thing I need to do is hitch up, and I haven't been driving around all night with the trailer on the back, and get Addie groomed. I did clean off a proper minging poo stain yesterday and put fresh straw in, so I'm hoping that when she did lie down, although I think she's lied in poo again, so I need to get her out once she's finished her breakfast, give her a groom, and then yeah, get on our way. I've got Tina coming with me, which to be honest I have barely seen Tina over, well no, I haven't seen Tina over Christmas at all. She's also not been very well, and I saw her briefly yesterday morning, which was lovely just to catch up, so looking forward to spending the day with her. We are traveling quite far, and that's why I'm feeling a bit crazy. Obviously you'll know from when I went to Down Farm, I was going to say chasing, but I'm not chasing, but I'm trying to qualify for the Arena Eventing Winter Championship, and today is one of those qualifiers. We've been keeping up with our lessons. I haven't really shared much about it, but we have been having lessons every couple of weeks with Fred, and we are really progressing. I took her for a jump up at Coleraine, which was our first proper jump around a course on Friday in the horriblest of weathers, but she was fab, she was keen. We've been working on a lot of trying to working on the canter and getting her supple to my legs, making sure that I'm balanced in my stirrups. So there's lots of things that I want to work on today, and hopefully it's going to pay off. But I also think she might be a bit excited. But we are travelling about 3 hours. Again, we are heading to a new venue that I have never been to. I have been told lovely things about it. So we are heading to Chard Equestrian today, and I'm excited to see it. They're actually holding a BE this year for the first time. So it will be nice to get up there, see the way of the land. I am leaving probably earlier than I need to. The weather isn't the best of forecast today, so I'm kind of hoping I've allowed plenty of time, basically. I just don't want to be in a rush, in a flap when I turn up. I'm on at 11:20, and yeah, that's the agenda for today, guys. I've realised the camera's just timed out, so I've been chatting for a very long time, 5-minute intro. But yeah, hope you guys are all good. let's get hitched up and we'll catch up maybe when it's light and we're on the road. Because it is absolutely pitch black at the moment. But it's not raining, so that's a good sign.
Chard Equestrian! Oh, what an easy drive!
Losing our virginity.
Right, what have we been told here though?
Well, you've been told that you have to drive right up to
Like
the
almost
barrier.
touch it. Hey! Imagine that. We just stayed like 2 meters back.
We're high up. Becky did say that it's quite exposed, and I have bought spare change of clothes in case.
In case what?
Oh, in case I got wet or something.
In case you got yourself.
Yeah, I might do that. Might do something else, you never know.
Have you explained that this venue was in the running for the competition
haven't said
venue?
that yet.
Oh, okay, sorry.
No, you can though. Carry on.
No.
Carry on.
Competition venue of the year, SEIB.
SEIB. Coleraine won.
Yay!
And then Chard was
One of the
second.
runners up, I think, wasn't it? Yeah, second. Good parking, good access.
Yeah, it is.
Apparently
and
the
actually,
arenas are
the
beautiful.
roads here was so easy.
What, not like you?
Not like the last time, but last time I did go completely the wrong way. I know that, but
So he's got pink like you.
And we are well on time, so it's taken about 3 hours to get here, which is nice to know for future reference, isn't it? I was panicking and I wanted it to be here for 10.
Stables? With
Oh,
nice
look at the
colour
colour.
goals. Is that like Balamori?
What's the story in Ballamore?
Isn't that all
you
colourful?
like to know?
Am I imagining that? I'm not experiencing
Should we
things
go
like that.
here or should I go down?
I don't know, I was trying to think if there's anywhere a bit less windy, but I don't think there is.
No, but I also...
Are you better near a hedge?
Yeah.
I think you might be.
As we were mentioning in the car, highly commended, awarded to Chard Equestrian SEIB, Yard of the Year Awards. But what I'm also loving is that they've got the calendar above the reception area. How organised is that? Monthly planner, I'd like one of those for at home. That's my kind of whiteboard. Snug as a bug, just having a little walk around. So the venue is beautiful. There are so many arenas which I didn't realise that they had. But look how big this main arena is. It's huge. The surface is lovely. And they've got some different things. So we've got water over there. That is why we're just having a little walk around. To make sure that there is something there in here. You go out of the arena, so between the fence and the road. I don't even know if you're going to be able to hear me, to be fair, because it's so windy.
you got your windy muff on. Should have bought your mics
I
on.
know, would have made more sense. It's looking like quite a long course. There's 20
if you bought
fences.
your mics, you could have worn your mic whilst going round and I could have heard what you were saying to her. Might not be loud body cams on, but no, doesn't say you don't have a mic on.
I know, that would be the next thing, because so many people start vlogging now. That would be probably the next thing that people are really allowed. But yeah, so we're just having a walk around the arena. We're here with plenty of time. And
picked up.
I know. And then yeah, water over there. And then you go back out and around. Then down the steep slope. Yeah. That's giving me Coleraine vibes, to be fair, isn't it? Then down the slope to there, and then you've got a few more to finish. But obviously we'll walk the course properly. The class is starting at 10 to 11. I'm on at 20 past, so I think the aim is to get Addie and myself ready. Come and walk the course and then get on, warm up. The warm up is nice, it's got cross-country fences in there, nice big space, and it's a really nice chilled atmosphere up here. I know we're obviously still early, people are still arriving, obviously for the classes later in the day, but yeah, it's a nice vibe and I'm liking it. So yeah, fingers crossed for us when we actually get in that arena.
Yeah, it's lovely, it's spread out, there's loads of space.
Loads of space, yeah, to get my canter right, get the right lead. Yeah, excited. Annoyingly, I think the camera has just not recorded any of what we have just said. Oh, irritating. I think it might have got a bit wet at Coleraine. Oh, bless her. Addie is wanting to put her bum into the rain. It is looking pretty grey. I was hoping that we might get away when I actually got on, that it was going to be straight. I thought we might get away with it being a little bit of sunshine, but I don't think it's going to happen. We've got to walk the course. We're going to take her down with us, and then Tina will hold her whilst I go in and walk it. Then it'll be a case I'll watch a couple and then get on and get warmed up, and we'll be in ourselves.
So you missed the fact that we spoke about Addie's silver foxness. No, I say she's gone from a baby pony to a granny in this winter. No, she's got a grey beard.
It's really
but it's
weird.
silver, not grey.
It's silver. It's really weird because actually for my bridle, it's silver there, but then a like
Custard cream
cream
again
colour
here.
on the top. Yeah.
And the fact that she's 6 now, she gets to do big girl things this year.
Yeah, Emily needs to put her brave pants on and yeah, step it up a notch.
No pressure though.
No, please record. Okay, so we've done fences 1 to 7 of the show jumps, and then fence 8 is the first cross country. I look like I've got a dot on my lens, but I don't know whether to take it off or not. And then we've started onto the cross country course now, so we've gone at 8. Then we're coming round for what looks like a related distance for 9 and 10. That's nice, bit glary on the orange, but no, nice, inviting, and it's also in the middle of everything, so it's no like able to run out or anything like that. Nice and small as well. And yeah, 9, and then on to the hay cut at 10. We haven't got yet, obviously, out and around with the arena because we've only just started the cross country, but yeah, liking it so far. Nice and flowing. Yeah. Obviously, I'll report back in a bit after I've seen a few more of the cross country fences. We're at number 10 there. Boom, boom, boom. And then around, I think we're going all the way around the arena now. Number 11 back near the gate in. Arena cross country courses take an awful lot longer to walk than a normal, yeah, so I didn't quite get to finish the course, but thankfully I did do the majority of it. What is happening now is we're up and out of the arena, and then we come down over the roll top around to 18, which is directly there in front of us, turn right for 19, and then 20 to finish. So it was only 3 fences that I haven't, so we'll watch this one, see how it comes down the bank. Yeah, you got quite a few strides of canter actually. Oh, interesting, she's cutting through there to go to 18. But I think that's going to make quite a sharp bend for that one, so I don't think I'm going to do that. Yeah, I'm not going to do that, I'm going to come out and around. And then nice right hand turn for the penultimate fence. And I think my pony's had enough of standing still, so I've watched the one and the camera lens is getting wet, so yeah, let's go and attack that course.
So apologies for the very wet lens, I have tried to wipe it off a little bit. But how lucky are these lunatics who are braving the weather? Nobody else in this class has yet. Hey?
You're also a lunatic for agreeing to come.
That's very true. The lady was speaking to you then, I don't know what she said. Did you hear? She can't hear me. That's the wind. Let's pop this into a cross pole for them. Just means despite the weather you get a nice relaxed atmosphere to warm up in.
Yeah. And I've also told Addie, hey, you could be here doing dressage.
Yeah, that's what's going on over in that arena. Warm up for dressage that's taking place in the furthest arena. Floaty toes. She's definitely grown. Going out of focus because of the weather. She heard what I said. She's like, why did you make me circle, Mum? I wanted to jump. Head up on landing. She's sighted. I need to wipe the lens again. Good girl. it was a cross-country jump. Ooh, ooh. So did Addie. Get her head up a bit. Good girl. She just tucked it in a little bit before. She wasn't looking at the jump.
Yeah, okay.
Good girl, that's lovely. I think it honestly just took her by surprise that first time. Yeah. She thought she was doing the show jump.
Show jump, yeah.
Good girl.
My fault, I obviously wasn't riding it properly.
I'd put the show jump once each.
I'm going to give her a walk,
and then do all,
and then do the show jump.
Yeah.
Good girl. Keep the power, rest.
Round to the spread, then left turn, back round to the upright. Whee!
Good girl, I wasn't sure what you wanted to do.
Changed in front.
Good girl. Standing upright, got the power. Good girl, lovely.
Pilot, not the passenger.
I know. When the bay horse is heading to 20, yeah, you can go on in. Lovely, thank you very much.
Good luck and have fun.
Thank you.
That evil rain cloud up there. Ooh, hold off just for this round, please. A whole 90 seconds or whatever it may be. Good shout, Em. They've added the hay cart into the AC that wasn't in the 70, so she's just walked by it, but Addie didn't seem remotely phased.
Yes, I will too, please. As you've seen, and like Tina explained, yes, I thought I would just walk Addie past the hay cart when we first got in. We had enough time just to allow her to see it from both angles, just because I was slightly concerned about that one. But then it was time to start our round. Over fence one there. She landed on the wrong leg, so I wanted to take the time to pick up the correct lead, but she was actually, and you'll see it throughout the round, a little bit nappy towards the gate, but thankfully we got going. She sees the fence and then is like, game on, let's go. Then here, and this is something I need to take away, I need to make sure that I sit up quicker after a fence, because she thought that we were turning right when in fact we were obviously turning left. We were a little bit disunited. I couldn't quite get her back to how I wanted her to be, but we were then on the right lead there for the double. We did tap the first part of that, but thankfully it did stay. And here, that fence 6, I felt like we were getting a bit wild. So I was like, right, come on, we need to collect all back together. And I used this corner, and here you can just see that she was again a bit nappy, so I gave her a little tap down the shoulder, and she didn't like being told off very much. But again, she saw the fence and then jumped it really nicely, and also jumped fence 8, which was the first of the cross country phase, really nicely. Nice roll top there. Then coming around this corner, and again I couldn't quite get her back to change lead, so I just went with it, which did cause us a bit of a problem, like getting a bit close. But then I just made sure to ride forward, leg on into that hay cut, and she absolutely flew it, so didn't need to be worried about that. Coming round to this one, she jumps really nicely, and again I didn't bother try and change the leg there. I felt like we were balanced, it wasn't a tight turn. And then it's time to leave the arena, so I was trying to get her back, made sure I sit back because she wouldn't understand fully where it was that we were where we were going. And we then had like a little bit of a pole and a ditch, which she went over. And then here I'd brought her back to trot because there was another fence before the water, which obviously I knew she wouldn't have had seen. So brought her back to trot, she jumped that one nicely and then walked into the water. We did slow down, and this is where we lost a few of our seconds. We actually finished 4 seconds slower than the optimum time, and it's the water. And also here again, she's never really gone down a bank like this before, so I wanted just to take our time and make sure that we get straight. She did have a spook just as we were coming down, but thankfully because we were in trot, it gave me enough time to not panic. We did have a good amount of space at the bottom, so we did manage to get straight and get over that one. Again, there you can just see that she's just a little bit like wanting to nap towards the gate. But then we did the final turn here to the penultimate fence, which again, she's really getting into it now. And here I was making sure that my left leg was on so that she didn't go towards that, but she didn't, and finished the course with a super double clear. Very clever pony. Over the moon. Well done, Addie, Waddy, woo! Yay!
Well done.
No points for style, but...
Oh, you always say that. You're too critical of yourself. You haven't even watched it back yet. It was fine. It was good. It was fantastic.
She didn't look at anything.
No.
She was just so keen. You're like the show jumps like in my shed.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. Thank you very much. Actually, you hold that and I'll run and grab
I think I'm going to take her for a walk down and around the warm-up just to good practice and also just cool her off a little bit. Yeah, she was epic. She was very, very good. I just kept losing my reins over the show jumps because she just kept like...
maybe.
No, I know, but also that she was just so strong and pulling.
I think it was out of 5 or 6. I was like, whoo!
And did you see it? Because I told her off because she didn't want to turn away from the gate again. I was like, no, you're going, missus. And then she's like, oh, I didn't like that, actually.
I momentarily flipped through my brain for the last fence. I was like, I don't think you're coming out the gate.
Got a gate, yeah. No, she was on it by that point. She was like, I've got it. So no, really, really chuffed with her. She was epic. Yeah, actually, I don't feel like we had loads of crazy wild strides like we do sometimes. Just that she was keen, and you've just got to remember, even though she's keen, to keep the leg on. I did, you might see, and I wonder if Tina was filming or not, but I did walk over to the hay cart, because I will be honest, the hay cart one was a little bit scary for me, but we always had that one fence, don't we? But I was trying to ignore all of them. I wasn't thinking it. I was just like, it's on a nice straight line. She'll be absolutely fine. She's jumped a hay cart before. Actually, she's done quite a lot, so I don't know why I was worried about it. It's silly, isn't it, what we can get into our heads, but I just made sure, again, she might have been pulling me into it just to make sure that I tried to keep, as best as I could, keep her together and keep my leg on. And yeah, I've forgotten how much I get out of breath. It's funny, isn't it? You haven't competed for like a month and you realise suddenly how, how much more challenging it is, and like remembering to breathe. Whilst we're waiting for the class to finish, we can see they're still going out there at the moment. We have come in, so I've been told, when I said on Instagram that we were coming here, I've had so many messages saying how lovely the food is. I'm going to be honest, we're not actually that hungry, are we?
We've had my food on the way up, and we're like, not hungry, but we've got to test it out.
Exactly, and it is beautiful in here. Like, look at it all. I'm on a twisty chair as well.
Yeah, it's
this table.
So we've got a bit of dressage going on down here.
Yes, which I did threaten Addie, saying that if she didn't behave, I would be making her do a dressage test. They've got a bar, the Flying Horse. They've got a shop.
We're being very self-disciplined. Coffee and water when there's a bar open, and a gentleman drinking Corona right next to us. Very tempting.
They've got a pizzeria, and yeah, it's just really nice seating, loads of seating actually. And like I said, for the BE that's later on this year, because they are holding a BE this year, which is new.
Dressage might even be on a surface then, you know, there's that much surface.
Yeah,
Never done a BE with dressage on surface.
Yeah, and there isn't much flat grass that I can see around. True. So actually it might be quite a hilly cross country. I'm loving this twisty chair, sorry, I'm like but also, can you imagine being here in the summer and then sitting out there whilst you're waiting?
Staying the night,
yeah,
taking advantage of the bar.
Yes, Tina. Lost my trail of thought. What I was going to say is that you mentioned that they've got BS shows here as well, and they run it for like 3 days. So you could actually come up here, stay a night, and do 2 days of BS, or even 3 if you fancied it.
We could meet you here.
Yeah.
Open invite.
It would be. I mean, we are very fortunate to have Coleraine on our doorstep, but this place would be lovely as well, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah. Right.
Huge.
I'll update you when we've got our food, and I'll stop spinning on this
and
chair.
our results, your results,
and the
not
results.
Our results.
Oh, that's us.
Did you actually just reverse when you saw me pick the camera up?
I was a bit too close.
Speedy.
Ketchup, mayo.
Thankfully, that's not a huge portion considering we're not that hungry.
No.
Ooh.
For this wrap, actually.
That looks better than a McDonald's wrap.
You said somebody messaged you and
They
recommended
did.
the wrap.
We've had loads of messages about being here. Everyone's like, about the barrier, about the food.
Oh, yeah.
Are you doing Pete's Eats?
Yeah, it'll come back to me at the end.
Woohoo! So we've had the yummy food. I've got to admit, it was pretty yummy. I did put some chips into the wrap, and it was good. Yeah. I'm gonna say. Oh, it's actually really difficult.
Yeah, how does Pete cope with the pressure?
I'm gonna say 6 out of 10.
Yeah,
Because I think I would have liked to have another piece of chicken in that wrap. It was tasty, but I almost felt like there was too much wrap and not enough filling. If I'm being totally honest.
The goat cheese was almost the opposite. Almost
Oh,
too much goat cheese, which is brilliant. But
Yeah.
I had to take some bits out because it was a little bit rich, but it was still yummy. The panini part was lovely. Cheesy chips, I prefer chunky chips, if I'm honest.
Yeah,
Not
but the cheese wasn't melted on top. We like that, so cheesy chips
And a
were good. Or
good-
maybe they should go to a 7.
Yeah, maybe. I think you've been a bit harsh.
Bit
A
harsh.
good healthy dollop of ketchup and mayo.
Yeah. Right, that's enough of Pete. I don't know how he does it, the
More
pressure.
importantly-
More importantly.
Oh, no, more importantly, we just had a shopping trip.
Yeah.
Emily's necklace.
We have to keep tying Banksy up, don't we, whenever we take Banksy out. So I was like, I need to get another one of these because I don't know where it's gone.
Hair nets. Hay nets and necklaces.
Hairnet. Yeah, I got a hairnet as well because I've had all the blonde chopped out of my hair, so I am now brunette again. And I realised I was wearing a blonde hairnet today, which wasn't really ideal.
Drum roll, please. Bum, 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 bum.
I've lost it. Oh no, I haven't lost it, I've got it. To be honest, it doesn't actually say what it was that I came. But we have got placed today. There were 16 starters and the top 6 qualify. We came 4th.
So it should say qualified, not placed.
Something else I bought today.
In the shop.
Polos. Which I've already got 4 packets at home, thanks to a lovely follower, Kim, for giving us some Christmas presents. You can have as many as you like, my sweetheart. Oh, sorry, I keep dropping them all.
So, basically, mission accomplished in the first week of January. Bravo.
Thanks. First competition. I wanted to get to Aston and qualify for it, and we have.
And your camera's steaming up because it's so wet.
So wet.
I was like, why is she going out of focus?
Yeah.
Well done, girlies. Addie did good, and Emily did good too.
Thank you. I've watched my round back, and actually, I don't feel that critical of it.
Yeah, you came straight out and went, yeah, it was a bit messy. I was like, you always say that.
I know, but you know what it feels like compared to what it actually looks like.
It looks very well ridden.
Is it bad to give a whole packet of Polos in one go?
Maybe the sugar-free ones that are at home. She's like, no, it's bloody brilliant.
Are you warm enough, sweetheart? You had a nice drink, didn't you? Good, you didn't capture it.
What, did you spill coffee?
No, I dropped it.
Oh.
Anyway,
First frilly of the year.
Yes. Many more to come. We're going to come back. They are doing another one on the 5th, and I've got good vibes about this venue. I like it a lot. So I think, and it was really nice and easy to get to, which makes a big difference for me. So as long as we haven't got anything else on, yeah, I know they're still in my hand, but you've had enough. Yeah, I think we might come back and maybe. Oh, why do I push myself? I've done my qualification, I've done it.
But now you need another goal.
Go with the 90.
Addie's like, yep, game.
To be honest, we did have a little look, didn't we, at the fences, and I don't think there is anything in there that would concern me, and I think need to keep on top of jumping solid fences, getting her seeing different fences, because in a minute we will be going eventing and seeing proper ones on grass. And
I need to do that before the end of January because my goal was to jump a solid fence each month. So Banksy needs to jump before the end of Jan. I think that'll be fine.
That'll be right.
Whole packet.
I know. I'll save some in case we stop. I'll offer you another little bit of drink.
Get this show on the road. Get homeward bound.
Oh, she did drink quite a lot.
She did drink quite a lot.
Oh, good girlie.
No, I don't want that. I want Bolos.
We are, well, half home. Half of us is home. You're home, dropping you off.
There's 3 of
That's
us,
where
so
we...
a third of us is home.
Okay, a third of us is home. Okay.
Unless you want me to take Addie with me.
Would you like Addie?
I I'd like to jump Addie soon.
I know, you need to, because, oh yeah, she's epic. She's feeling fab. She's coming out of winter. Oh, and she just named you.
I'll let you get on your travels.
Yeah, but no, thank you very much for coming along and helping and being crazy and standing out in the rain and filming and yeah, thank you.
For this cosy coat. It was cold. It was my wrists that were the coldest.
How funny.
Yeah.
Your sleeves got a bit wet though from the layer underneath.
They did. Yeah.
They did.
Right.
Yes.
We won't babble.
No.
Stay tuned for the podcast, alright?
Yeah, if you've seen Tina's stories from today, we've had 6 hours in a car and we have not stopped talking. We haven't seen each other.
Not stopped giggling either.
No, I know. There have been tears. Oh, I haven't opened the doors. Yeah, I'm opening them.
Oh my goodness, I've just realised, sorry. That's Robbie's golf cup. I must take that home. I'll be in trouble.
Oh, I've got your easy bed one here as well. It's under the seat.
I haven't got enough hands.
I really need a wee and that really hurt my bladder. Oh, I've lost my trail of thought. Yes, if you've seen Tina's stories from today, we have mentioned this quite a few times because we're aware that we can like chat on for a long time, like you know, are long, and people always say stop apologising for chatting for too long. Like my intro at the beginning of this vlog was very long.
And your ending.
And my ending now.
We're talking.
We are good at
We're
talking.
Happy to take credit for that.
And I know that when I am doing the horses, I'm mucking out, which I'm actually hoping my parents have done for me today, please.
Nobody's done mine, so I'm going to run while it's light.
Yeah.
Love you all, Bitey bye, well done.
Bye, thanks.
Goal accomplished in week 1.
Woohoo!
Love you too.
Oh, yeah, I may as well finish it here. And we've just thought that actually some people don't always have time to sit down and put a vlog on. People have got to drive to work, they like to put a podcast on. I know we have done in the past when we've had a long journey, and it can be really nice just listening and feeling like you're part of a conversation. So yeah, there is whispers, there's talks that maybe we might look into doing a podcast. We're not saying we're going to do one a week, maybe every fortnight, but yeah, let me know in the comment below to see what you think of that, whether you would tune in, whether that would fit into your lifestyle, perhaps maybe like, obviously I hope you continue to watch our vlogs, but maybe alongside where, yeah, I mean, you guys can give us some suggestions that you want us to talk about, but it's things that we've been speaking about today and we were like, I bet people would actually quite like to listen in on that. But yeah, anyways, like I say, we are good at talking and I'm rambling on now. Thank you very much for watching. Yeah, like Tina just said, my goal, and in my first weekend I have achieved it, so I am over the moon. Roll on the rest of 2023. Please be just as good as it has started. Fingers crossed. And thank you to Addie for being just so epic. I love her. She isn't, like, I say she's epic. She's not easy to ride. It's nowhere near easy, but it's rewarding and it's so lovely to feel her wanting to do the jumps, like pulling me into them. I will never ever knock that. And the work that I've been doing with Fred in my last few lessons, I really felt helped in our warm-up. Actually it helped in our round as well, but I definitely felt like our warm-up was probably one of the best that we've done, and felt like I was really going through the different gears and the trot in the canter, and yeah, getting more of a plan of what my warm-up needs to have in it than maybe I did last year. So yeah, I can work on that, improve on that, and then we'll always know that we have got that warm-up there in place, because you should have a warm-up plan, and I am aware of that. But yeah, buzzing, absolutely buzzing. We're gonna get home in daylight. It's been a fabulous day, a long day. So now it's time to get my special pony home. She can actually get out in the field, I think, probably for half an hour whilst I sort the stables out for the evening, and then can bring them in and yeah, give them their dinner and put them to bed. So yeah, thank you guys as always for watching. Please do like, comment and subscribe if you don't already, and I will see you more than likely next week for combined training with Cornwall Trek, my riding club. Looking forward to that. We're actually entered in a novice test, which, yeah, I know our flat work has improved, but I don't know quite as much as that, but that was the only space available, so I've just gone for it. We're going for it. Why not? Chuck us in at the deep end, we'll be fine. So yeah, look out for that vlog next weekend. Until then guys, take care and I'll see you all soon. Bye!